Hello everyone, my name is Ronald Russell. I'm the editor at Beenleigh Buzz. I'm here today at the Crete Street Theatre with Roslyn Johnson, the director of the latest production called The Lovely Bones. Roslyn, would you like to come and tell us about The Lovely Bones?
I'd love to. Here we go. All right, so The Lovely Bones is a really special story. It's been adapted into a play and we're very excited to present it this weekend and next weekend. The Lovely Bones actually belong to a young woman. The title, The Lovely Bones, refers to her bones. And it's a very unusual way of telling a story with a narrator who's actually in the afterlife. And it's challenging, little bit confronting, but we go to some really interesting emotional places and we deal with things that everybody would have to deal with in terms of resolution of grief and trying to achieve peace and, you know, the measure of a life. What is the measure of a life? So yeah, it's a really interesting piece and I've loved working on it.
Would you like to tell us a little bit about your experience in the theatre?
Oh, well, my story is that I particularly love theatre since high school. Got involved in some drama in the background there, and I've been doing community theatre for a very long time. I got into drama and started teaching drama. I'm a high school teacher. I've done drama productions, performed, and then started directing. I really love directing. And I've done that from Townsville and Cairns all the way down to here. For the last nearly 20 years I've been doing stuff in Brisbane and quite a lot at Beenleigh Theatre Group, which is a really lovely community organisation.
Tell us why you and the Beenleigh Theatre Group decided to take this production.
Right, so this particular group, they love their musicals. Musicals are a real staple here, and the community here love musicals. But we also like to dabble in some challenging drama, and just to bring some stories to people that we think are really powerful. It's a really powerful story. So at least once a year, we try and include a program with a play in it, and hopefully people appreciate the art form of the play as well as the art form of the musical.
And what specifically do you do?
Okay, so as a director, I'm trying to bring together a vision that involves the actors, who are all local community people who've auditioned for roles, some creative people, so people who are making props, people who are building the sets, people who are, in this case, we had a lot of vision. We're using a projector on the screen and really big projections like a film, creating all of that vision. We had, people on that, the soundtrack, there's lots and lots, it's very saturated in beautiful music and sound to create the moods. So we hope that we're bringing a really powerful story together, and that's my job, as to try and pull all the threads together that bring the story to life.
Can you tell us the names of the stars of the show?
All right, so it's an ensemble piece. There's 16 people in the show, and some of them play multiple roles. But moving through the centre of it is our protagonist, and she barely gets to leave the stage. She plays Susie Salmon, who is the young woman who is the Lovely Bones, and that's Holly Delcar. And she's a very talented young woman. I've been loving working with her, and she's worked very, very hard. She's really brought it to life. She's captured the spirit of this very frustrated 14-year-old who's been landed in the most awful situation, and then she's going to make the best of it, no matter what happens. Yeah, she does a great job.
Okay, so where can we go to see this show, and when is it on?
Okay, so you've got 6 chances. We've got this weekend, Friday, Saturday afternoon at 2 p.m, and then Saturday 7:30. That's at the theatre is at the end of the same building that the library and the event centre on, Crete Street and Kent Street, the corner there. We would love to see people here. You can go to get tickets on the Beenleigh Theatre Group website. There's also another 3 shows next weekend, so the 4th to the 6th, and then the 10th to the 12th. We'll 11th to 12th. we'll be running 6 shows anyway, Friday and 2 Saturday shows for 2 weekends.
That's great. Thank you, Roslyn.
Okay,